Apple has just announced the brand new Apple Watch SE, the Apple Watch Series 8, and the Apple Watch Ultra. We'll be going over everything that's new in this video. This video is sponsored by ourselves here at Buckle & Band. If you own an Apple Watch or you're thinking of getting one, did you know you can swap out the straps? At Buckle & Band, we produce luxury leather, vegan leather, and stainless steel watch straps to turn your Apple Watch into more of a timepiece than a tech product. If you work out, check out the Hybrid strap, which features a silicone under and a leather upper, meaning you can wear it all day. Want something more luxury? Check out our Lond leather strap or the stainless steel bands. Head to buckleandband.com after this video. Okay, so it's still official. Apple Watch is still the #1 best-selling smartwatch in the entire world. And this year, Apple is taking it to the next level with the Apple Watch Ultra. Now, we're gonna go into that watch in a bit more detail in a moment, but let's run over the current Apple Watches and show you what's new with the SE and the Series 8 first. So to be honest, there isn't a huge upgrade here for the Apple Watch SE. Taking a glance at it, it looks almost identical to last year's Apple Watch SE. Starting at £259, the new Apple Watch SE is 20% faster than last year's model. So good to know if you want to do the upgrade. There's also brand new colors. We have an updated silver, midnight, and starlight colors. And honestly, if you've been on the fence before about getting an Apple Watch, this is the perfect entry-level Apple Watch to get you into the Apple Watch ecosystem. I mean, to be honest, this Apple Watch SE, even though the design is very slightly dated, it can do almost everything the Apple Watch Series 8 can do. It's waterproof, you can use it for workouts, and it can track your heart rhythms. So it's a great starter Apple Watch. Next, let's talk about the brand new Apple Watch Series 8. This is the Series 7, so what's new this year for Series 8? The new headline feature for the Series 8 is the brand new temperature sensor, which Apple said will give women deeper insights into their health. The new temperature sensor will give women deeper insights into their cycles and help them get more accurate health information. And it can even give you an estimate of when you're likely to ovulate. This is great for couples who are trying for a baby or just want to understand women's health just that little bit deeper. Now, to be honest, other than that, there isn't much of an upgrade from the Series 7, the one that I'm wearing right here. I think maybe if you've got the Series 1, 2, or 3, this is a really good update for you. But if you have the Series 6 or Series 7, I would probably skip this generation. That said, again, if you haven't bought the Apple Watch yet, it's no more expensive than last year's model, so that's good to know. One thing it does look like they've changed though is they have muted the colors. So on the aluminium versions of the Series 8, the actual silver aluminium looks much more silver this year. Last year it looked a little bit more gold, so it's good to know if you want to wear your silver aluminium Apple Watch with a stainless steel strap or connector. Now, there's also a brand new crash detection feature, which is actually going to be in all of the 3 new Apple Watches this year. And it's basically a brand new load of sensors and technology that Apple is putting into the Apple Watch, which will detect if you are, unfortunately, in a car crash. And what it will do is it will alert you, give you a bit of notification time in case you want to turn it off. But let's say you can't and you're stuck and you're trapped in your car, it will call the emergency services and your loved ones and let them know where you are. So this could really save lives. It has the same always-on Retina display that the Series 7 had, and the Series 8 has an 18-hour battery life. And apparently with an upcoming software update, it can now enter a low power mode, taking it to a huge 36 hours of battery life. Handy if you're going camping for the weekend. The Series 8 starts at £419 here in the UK, and the stainless steel model, which is the one I always tend to go for, starts at £729. And they're both available from September the 16th. Now let's move on to the Apple Watch Ultra. Okay, so the Apple Watch Ultra was the talk of the show. This is a brand new, all new redesigned Apple Watch built for people who are more into extreme sports, maybe a bit of mountain climbing or diving. Now, even though this is designed for people who are into some serious sports, I do think this is going to appeal to the fashion conscious as well. I mean, it is Apple's most expensive Apple Watch, and I think a lot of people are just going to want to own it for that fact alone. Now, I have ordered one here to the office, so if you want to see my full review of the Apple Watch Ultra, make sure you subscribe because that video will be coming very, very soon. But back on to the new features. So let's talk about the design. First of all, the screen is the biggest ever on an Apple Watch at 49mm. And Apple claims it's the brightest too, at 2000 nits brightness. This makes it twice as bright as the Series 7 and Series 8. The new case is made from titanium and features a raised design with a surround which is designed to protect it against impact drops. The digital crown is bigger than ever before, and there's an extra button on the left-hand side called the Action button. All of these buttons pop out a little more from the watch, meaning you can use them with gloves on too. The orange Action button, which will be on the left-hand side of the watch, gives you an easy way to access controls without diving into the touchscreen. Different apps can use these in different ways, but for example, you could use it to control a lap time when you're doing a run, or you can use it to start a dive if you're in the water. Apple have also added a brand new compass and this Wayfinder watch face, which kind of turns it into a ready looking watch face. And this is so that it works better during night and also saves battery power too. There's a new 3-way microphone system, which is really to help give you clearer vocals when you're on a phone call. So if you're out in a windy environment, it should be able to detect that. And when you're on phone calls, it will just be a lot clearer than ever before. Now, I quite like doing a bit of snorkeling when I'm on holiday, so I'm interested in seeing the water features. This new Apple Watch Ultra can not only detect the depth you're at, so it'll tell you how many meters you are under the surface of the water, but it can also detect the temperature of the water as well, which is super important to stop you getting hypothermia when you're diving. The watch has an impressive 36 hours of battery life under normal use, and apparently there's going to be a software update which is going to take that to 60 hours in a low power mode. So this is super handy if you're going on a 2 or 3 day trek and you don't want to take your charger with you, or if you just can't take your charger, maybe you're in a tent and you have no way of charging your Apple Watch. It just means you don't have to worry about that and you can continue with your hike. Now, if you are on a hike with other people and you become stranded in the middle of nowhere, and let's say you have no reception, Apple have added a 86 decibel siren to the Apple Watch, which will be incredibly loud, and apparently people will hear you from hundreds of feet away. So super handy if you're lost in a group and you want people to find you. Just make sure this doesn't accidentally go off next time you're using the cinema. Now, in the trailer to this new Apple Watch, Apple showed people climbing mountains, doing deep sea diving, or doing marathons through the desert. Now, in reality, I don't think many of us do those kind of things on a weekly basis. So are many people really going to need this? Is this kind of a niche, and do Apple have a failure of a product here? Well, I don't think so. I think a lot of people are going to want this watch just for the aesthetic sporty look. When I heard this was being rumored, I didn't think this would interest me at all, but actually taking a look at the design, it does actually appeal to me. Now, it's a bit expensive, so I don't know if I would actually buy one, because technically the Series 8 can do like 95% of what this Apple Watch Ultra can do. And as I say, I don't climb mountains, so I don't need it to be protected down to -20 degrees or 60 meters under the water. I just don't need that. But I think Apple always has this fashion conscious element about it. And a lot of people, just knowing it's the most expensive Apple Watch you can get, are gonna buy this just to show off in town. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Are you gonna be buying the Series 8? Would you buy the Apple Watch Ultra? And what do you think of the design? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our channel because we will have the full review of that watch coming very, very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.